Illinois defender Hope D'Addario with us. Hope, a couple of nice wins for you over the weekend. Talk about how you felt the team played, particularly on the defensive end over the weekend.
I think it was probably a really good weekend for us. We held both teams to 4 shots total, which is a really good number for us. It's what we've been kind of striving for, keep the shots low. I think we probably could have done a little bit better possession-wise, defensively and offensively. But overall, it was a really good weekend. We are happy with the outcomes we got, happy with the defensive side. The things that went wrong are easily fixed. They're not things that are really hard to fix. So I think we're in a good position.
Yeah, just talk about the overall trend of the team. You had the tough loss to Notre Dame to start the season, but 5 straight wins right now. Just talk about how that's helped your confidence going along through the non-conference season.
Yeah, it was a very tough loss to Notre Dame, but I think we learned that a lot we used that a lot to learn. We just kept building from that point on, and I think every single game we're taking it one by one, just trying to be the best we can on that day, and then the second the game's over, we recover and get ready for the next game.
So I did the math. You gave up 3 goals, in 90 minutes to Notre Dame, and in the last 457, we've only given up 2 more. Is this the kind of defense you thought this team could have?
Yeah, I think that this is the defense that we thought we can have, and we think we can have better. I think we're not ever going to stop trying to get better as a defensive line, even as a defensive unit, all 11 players on the field. It's definitely an improvement since the first 90 minutes, and I think we're really happy about that, but we're not going to stop. And we're not going to stop trying to get better.
You talked about giving up just 4 shots to both teams this weekend. How are you maybe limiting the opportunities? Not even just
right.
Good attempts.
I think that communication is one of the biggest things that we've been working on. Organization, just getting in the right spots, so much as focusing on the other teams, focus on ourselves more, where we can be at the right times, communicate to each other. I think those are the 2 biggest things.
You got Iowa in the Big Ten opener. I know you remember the game against Iowa very well last year.
Maybe a little.
Yeah, with the injury. Just talk about what you remember from that game. Obviously, the injury knocked you out for the rest of the season, but just talk about what you remember from last year's game.
Yeah, Iowa's a really good team. They play fast-paced. They're very high energy, high pressure, so we need to be ready for that. I think that it'll be a really good match coming up for our first Big Ten season game. I'm definitely ready to not get hurt this time, but it'll be fun to get back in the game against Iowa.
And just talk about the jump. Obviously, you got to experience it last year, the jump from non-conference play into Big Ten play, and how you guys are trying to get ready for that this week.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, just trying to get our freshmen ready. We think it's as intense as it's going to get now, and then you jump into Big Ten, it gets 10 times more intense. Every minute, every play, every goal matters. So we know that we need to just take it one game at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 practice at a time, and just strive to get better.